Hey, it's Andrew Huang, and today we're gonna make this. And right now I have no idea what you just heard because I haven't made it yet. So let's find out how I do that. Time travel. So when I have days like this where I'm like, let's make music, but I don't really know what to make, I usually start by going back to some old ideas. So I thought today I'd start with this folder I have of all these sound effects and weird things that I've made with my modular system. Each of these files represents one session that I had with my modular, just like experimenting with sound. Ended up with something that I liked and made a quick recording of it. And they have great names too, like Plucked Insects and Mom Techno. Got just shy of an hour of recordings here, so I'm just gonna turbo through, editing down to some of the most fun sounding stuff. Okay, I've been editing for half an hour and I've gotten through the first file. All the other old recordings are just gonna have to be saved for another day because I don't wanna spend 12 hours editing. Let me show you some of these fun sounds and then we'll make a beat. I've got everything organized into categories. Here's a few kick drums, snares, claps, some other percussion up here, a whole bunch of just sound effects, and we had one good hi-hat and one good bass, which this is a pretty consistent looking tone, so I'm just gonna stretch it out. Yeah, how long can we go? Yeah, we'll just make the whole bass line out of that one note. But let's just start with the drum kit, let's make a groove. Let's throw that bass note in there. Maybe I'll like do a little pitch automation on the start, make it a real 808 like. Let's distort this a bit. I mean, that's pretty cool. Alright, so I added in this little noise to act as like a snare, adds a little bit of bite. And then I doubled this clap and I put a gated reverb on it, full wet, which is kind of like a trick from the 80s, but in this context, it also works pretty nicely, I think. Just like a nice little, you know what I'm saying? And now let's just try throwing some sound effects on top with tons of reverb. Actually this, I was thinking might be cool as an impact, but maybe we could make it into a melody. All right, that's sounding pretty nice and full, so I'm gonna create a new section, keeping the drums going, but I think I'll make some variations. I'll switch some of the sounds out. I like that, and I'm getting an idea, because you hear how there's kind of like a water drop sound here? There were definitely some water drops in that modular stuff. Sweet, we can use another one of these modular recordings. I'm taking that one. And here's my idea. I'm gonna have one water droplet lining up with each note of that melody, but I'm gonna have them descending in pitch. So the melody kind of goes up and down a bit, and I'm just hearing this water droplet going from high to low, just because I'm hearing that. All right, I think it's time to get a little bit more wacky. I've been playing it fairly safe so far. Like, I like what this is, but it's just kind of chugging along. I want to get more dynamic and out of the box with this. I'm just gonna grab a whole bunch of completely different stuff to just smush into this next section. I've got an idea for a feel, but I don't know exactly how it's gonna come out. And if you've watched older videos of mine, you've probably seen me grab samples from everywhere, vinyl, YouTube, Twitter. But today, I have a sponsor. I just try to make the disclaimers funny and weird so you'll keep watching. So we're gonna grab samples from Storyblocks, storyblocks.com. So there's just like video, audio, images, After Effects, templates, butchering this. So like a huge library of media, and if you sign up, anything that you use from the site is just yours to use forever, completely royalty free. I've used it for music videos. Occasionally there's been a time where I went on a trip and didn't have time to get a certain shot, or like you go somewhere and you're not allowed to fly a drone, but someone's already got that shot, so just download. So click the link in the description to learn more about Storyblocks, storyblocks.com/Andrew Huang. Anyway, today we're going to download some random audio to sample. You know what? Let's go on Twitter. Let's ask people for suggestions of things to search. Got some tweets rolling in. Let's see what they say. Ambient guitar. Oh, it's so pretty. Download. Rare birds. Yup. That's the one. Squawk. Nihilistic penguin. Yeah, good sound right there. Soap. Taking that. Glass crack. Sure that's gonna be great. Wait, but I want like glass breaking too. There's so many to choose from. Okay, got a few good ones. Bossa Nova. I want to take that just for the drums at the start. There's also this cool piano thing. Baseball. Oh, it's like punching a baseball glove? Okay, yeah, I'll take those hits. Ice pick. Yup. Chainsaw. Whales. Oh, I'm getting all these whale sounds. These are great. Okay, we probably have enough now. Let's bring all this into our project. And now let's start dropping them in. That's a penguin. That's hilarious. Okay, I've just been in the zone working without talking to the camera, so let me play you this drop that I've made and then I'll break down the sounds. So what did I do here? I beefed up our snare by using the baseball glove and the glass breaking. There's a couple other spots where I use glass accents for even more impact. I slowed one of the bird sounds way down and I actually love it through some reverb. Did the same thing with a whale. That's a weird whale sound, but that's what it says it is. Actually, there's another whale in here too. Again, what are these whales? That sound, when it comes back again, I pitch shifted up in beats mode so it gets kind of artifacty. Some more glass to do sort of cymbals. Oh, glass plus ice pick for like a hi-hat that opens and closes. I love the reverse glass breaking here. That's so nice. Plus a little bit of our original hi-hat sound, but it's pitch shifted up a semitone with each hit. And then just every quarter or eighth note, I was finding some way to fill the beat. So like the ambient guitar, more whales, the hand soap. I like that. The chainsaw. Love that drum from the intro of the Bossa Nova track. Oh, another bird chirp. So yeah, super fun, just arranging samples, mangling a few of them, turning them into this really weird, hard drop. I don't even know if it fits with the earlier stuff we were doing. What was that like? Yeah, I mean, it should work. I need to do some kind of build-ups and transitions between the sections, but feeling pretty good about what I was able to do today. I think I'm gonna sign off here. It looks like I have about 200 gigabytes of screen recording, so yeah, I think that's a new record. People often ask me how long these things take, and it's kind of different every time. And I edit everything into these fun videos, like this one's like 9 minutes long. But today, I've been at this for 6 hours. Thanks again to Storyblocks for sponsoring. Click on the link in the description if you want to learn more about their service, storyblocks.com/Andrew Huang. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.